Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, friends. Welcome to the stream. So, I thought I'd do a quick, slightly late-ish Darkwood stream. You know, one more just to make sure I don't get rusty. I check and there's a fat 2 GB patch, and yeah, I was worried that my save data might be in trouble, but no, fortunately they patched it well. But apparently they updated the whole Unity version, did a plethora of tweaks. So that's interesting. Hopefully it won't break anything. But at least my save file was still there. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if anything major has changed. It's always interesting when you're in the middle of playing a game and there's a big change like this. All right. Trying to remember if there was anything specific. I think we needed to bring fire to the mushroom forest, but also we've explored both. Yes, that's a word. Both here, and both locations ultimately sent us to the radio tower. So, could it be that we need to be at the radio tower? Plenty of stuff we could buy, but we are already max upgraded with our character. Right, the fabric is good for doing like major inventory upgrades and such. Ah, right. We'll get to that. But yeah, fabric is very valuable, so more upgrades certainly wouldn't be out of place. Having a lockpick on me gives me a sense of confidence. Let's make another one, in fact. Okay. 2 torches, 2 lockpicks. And a decent amount of tools, but also a decent amount of space. Lots of stuff broken here, so... The holes we can enter from the hideout will send us here. And then we can either explore the radio tower or the mushroom glade further. Because I'm pretty sure we've seen most of what we need to see right here. We sent, we let this scary snail boy go. So we're done there. This is where the wolf was. We're done there, mostly. There were still things I had questions about here, like a pool of water that I needed an oxygen tank for. But we'll see. Either way, I think going into the hole is good, because we need to check here or here, but the hole is always going to be a good starting place. We're also armed, that's good. So yeah, the mushroom forest. There were people there, like the atmosphere there is extremely uncomfortable, and there's people in there that seem to be alive, but it's like they can't move very much anymore. They talk and they move very, very slowly, but I'm not sure if they're aware that they're moving so slowly. That's the thing. They weren't aggressive anyway. But yeah, you can tell right away. That the atmosphere here is not exactly one to make you cheer. Right, this bit. This is exactly what I needed the fire for, so I'm glad that I found it. Okay, okay. Now theoretically, let us do that as it did. Okay. Thank goodness I also brought a lockpick. By the way, imagine trapping myself in here and not having a lockpick. That gives us flares, pills, and a handgun frame. Valuable, but not story progression. Ah, well, at least we would have opened it. Okay, anything else in this room that could be good to have? Alright, just valuables. Still, I feel rewarded for resolving that. Oh, no, there is more here. This is like a secret passage. Oh, hello. Alright, the mushroom man has exploded. In my experience, it's always better to just let those guys take care of themselves rather than trying to fight them. Like, why take the hit? Okay, we're gonna search this crate. Gasoline, battery, butch, long barrel, single shot shotgun, just a whole shotgun. Is that what it is? It is an actual shotgun, okay. Potentially one of the most significant finds thus far. We could have made a gun with enough resources and time, but just finding a shotgun is good. By single shot they mean as opposed to double barreled, right? And not that it could shoot only once and then break, please. That would be... Okay, can I stop walking into the mushrooms, please? That would be nice. But anyway, so this was not important. Like, I had to check it out to see what it was. Like, this was not important for story progression. This was just useful, just good. Yeah, take a shot every time I step on a poisonous mushroom, though. We have run out of spooky atmosphere sound, I guess. Oh no, more came in just now. They had to order it. Alright, yeah, I need to be a bit more cautious. Anyway, was that it for the mushroom glade? I think that's it. Okay, let's head off to the radio tower. It's always a risk to search a corpse like this, but if it's not moving, it's usually okay. Usually. This one was searched, so. What is this smear even called? The Great Lake, huh? Hmm. Alright, and if you examine these bodies, he'll note that they have probably died of starvation. Not a good way to go. And again with the poisonous mushrooms, good lord. Let's see. Burn map with a drawing in the bottom right that looks like a combine, like a harvester thing. Alright, got it, chief. And front page from a journal. Boredom. The news was pure garbage as always. I was only waiting for the sports digest. We won 2-1. I watched Plus Tusiovi Piamitrak before going to sleep. I can't understand. Bong live on leave. Like there's once I see a certain amount of words I can't understand. Boring life on leave. Okay. Sorry, man. This font is throwing me off. Boeing 747. Boring life on leave. In 1 week I will walk into the woods. It will be my 6th time. This time we're going in from the west. The trip will be exceptionally long. Period. We're taking one of the longest tunnels. It almost reaches to the last zone. Supposedly it's starting to give under the pressure of the roots, but the job is urgent, so hack safety. I have no idea how any of this is kept under wraps. Are those poor subs unaware of the fact that we're taking trips under their feet? Maybe they like it. An old camera. It's a key item, so I can take it with me. That's good. Alright, so going by the clues, there was a combine harvester thing here. Or rather, there was a picture of one drawn on the map, so that's something to keep in mind if we don't find anything else here. Also, it says the bed was used recently, which is either discouraging or encouraging, depending on how we look at it. Yeah, also I'm not entirely sure how long I'm gonna be streaming tonight. I have been pretty sleepy. It's been vacation for a little bit, but the days are flying by and I don't feel quite rested yet. That worries me a little bit. After all the holidays are said and done, I think I'm just gonna sleep extra hard. Okay, we need to shine a light on a nearby eye to make this work. They're sleeping, but any noise can wake them up. Well, I wanted to break them, not poison myself with them. What's wrong with that one? I guess maybe nothing. Nothing more than what's wrong with all of them. Ah, this is another snail. I thought I recognized the shell, but why is this one not alive? Oh, right, the radio tower. Well, here it is. Ah, sorry, man. I didn't want to wake you up. I feel bad for that one. That was on me. That was on me. Can't blame that on anyone else. But I'd like to blame it on anyone else. Oh, that's like a proper banshee, right? Right now we're on the other side of this, but okay, so this path has been open now. We should mark this place if we can. Considering this falls outside the map, the usefulness is somewhat limited. We could try to run the heck back home now, or we could try to explore further, I guess. Because there is more to see here for sure, but think I remember the code to this door. 8684. I hope you haven't changed it. Why do you know that, Mr. Man? Got it. Ah, so that leads to the underground. Okay, we will do that tomorrow. Let's return to home base for now. Oh no. Hello there, welcome to the stream. Okay, we might just be making it back in time. Just barely. Alright, we have a lot of stuff in our pockets right now. Just gonna eat all the pills that I can find right now. Very healthy, normal human behavior. Let me see where... have these pills as well. Oh yeah, those do a good job healing us. Okay. Any weapons we haven't got in our hands right now? Alright, we are relatively well armed. Huh? The generator? Did I leave the generator on overnight? Oh no. Okay, we are in trouble. It's night and I don't have any generator gas. Okay. I haven't really taken the tools to be barricading anything, but... I have a shotgun, but is the shell actually loaded? I haven't used a firearm thus far, so I'm not entirely sure how they work. Oh. That I survived the confrontation, but it did not go well. I'm hurt. Pretty bad. My odds of survival until daylight are not so good, I'm afraid. Oh, it's on these. Maybe a shotgun would be appropriate right now. I'm just gonna try it, because I haven't tried it yet. And I kind of just want to blow a monster's brains out. Hell, heck yeah. Okay, well, shotgun, very effective. Very effective indeed. What's kind of horrible about it though is you notice how the corpse is still there, but the centipede that was controlling it just kind of slid away. So whatever parasite it is that to control this body isn't actually dead. It just lost a body to control, but it will find another corpse or worse and return probably. I hear doors opening. I need to survive for 90 more minutes of in-game time, which really is only a minute or so, but a lot can happen in 1 minute. If I actually end up in a confrontation, I think I'm just gonna run circles around the house, to be honest. Yeah, I hear monsters. Come on, just a little while longer, friends. Just a little longer. Come on, daylight, save me. Daylight, come on. There we go. Ooh. That was a bit scary. Hey, friends. Still can't show them any items. Okay, so it didn't use up the shell. So the single shot shotgun, it really is just that. You shoot it and it breaks. How much to repair it then? This item can't be repaired. I see. Oh, so can I put a new shot in it? Is that how it works? Now, before we do anything, let's get some more fuel in the tank here. Some repairs to perform here, I'm afraid. Alright. This might be a huge waste, because I have no idea if we'll... Once we enter the underground, will we be gone from here? Will we head into a new chapter? Or... Because if that's true, then this chapter is comparatively very short. Or maybe I just am just doing better in terms of what I... Maybe I'm just figuring stuff out more. Also, if I enter... Like, I have no idea how long this game is. If I enter a new area, are these guys going to also be dead and then replaced by a new trader? Like, I feel like there's a lot of information that I don't have. Either way, the tank is nice and full again. Oh! Reloaded with R. And now the new shotgun shell's in there. Okay. That does explain a thing or two. In that case... You guys have any more of them shotgun shells? Yes, please, please. Okay, I have a working shotgun now. Now the monsters have every reason to be very, very afraid of me. Okay, okay. So yeah, I feel a bit awkward about leaving all this stuff here, because the next area... Am I gonna start from scratch there? Like I sorta did here? I think I sorta did here, didn't I? And is filling my pockets here really a good idea? What if there's important stuff to pick up on the way? Well, I suppose we shouldn't ruminate on it too much and just take action. Let's head to the underground. I have left some space in my inventory, but I'm also taking a lot of precious material. Also, do let me know if my voice is clear. Like, the microphone settings can sometimes get a little messed up, so it's good to get some feedback on whether or not you can hear me. Alright. Off to the underground. But wait, what if we're lacking a key? Well, no point thinking about all them what ifs. This boy needs to work on his stamina. Alright, the camp. Important landmark for us. That tells me we're heading in the right direction still. Then we head into this little path right here, and there should be a path with an eye that we've opened. We've basically moved the box right part of my body. A flashlight just in case. So the building is our main destination, but there's stuff here as well. Potentially, anyway. What can I say? He was outmatched. Yeah, there's a whole thing to explore here. Unless there was just the savage and nothing else. The building seems the obvious place to go, so I'm sort of consciously avoiding it. But is that really the right decision? You can hear me? Okay, thank you, appreciate it. It can be kind of hard to tell, because you know the microphone moves around a lot. Sometimes the PC randomly decides that something else is a microphone when it's not. Alright, so for some reason main character man here remembered the passcode to this place, which is not encouraging. And there's the underground entrance. This may be a one-way road. Alright, he's laying that on kind of thick, isn't he? Okay, I'll check the area down here once more, just for my peace of mind, because we know what happened last time. We ended up not getting everything we wanted in the last area and regretting it, so I'm just gonna have one more look-see down here and see if I think it's worth the trouble. Like, if the game is gonna make it that explicit that this is a one-way road, then, you know. I hear the jingle jangle of something metal. Now this is a difficult thing, right? Because you know what I just found? I found parts to fix the compressor back at home base, but I wasn't really expecting to ever go back to that home base ever again. Iron cowbell. We gotta have more cowbell. Any cows? I haven't seen any cows around here, unfortunately. Tragically. I do hear them now. I guess at this point it's a moot point. Haha. Knife, huh? So what's a fellow to do under the circumstances? Should we... go back and fix the compressor now that we can? Would that even be worth our time? Because time is ticking on, and I wouldn't like to spend another night here. Okay. We have the parts, we should try to use them, right? Why would they give me parts for something so close to the exit if there wasn't some kind of interesting outcome to be found from bringing it back? Hello, Captain, my captain, welcome to the stream. I am making terrible decisions right now. I found the exit to this chapter. First thing I say when you open the stream, yeah. It wasn't a response to you, I'm sorry. It's just, so, to get you up to speed, I explored this area. We found that the place where we need to go is the radio tower. And I found a path down there. But the main character, when I went into that path, he says, this is a one-way road. This is gonna be a one-way road, which means we are not coming back here. That's probably end of chapter. But right next to that, they had a special part to repair a thing back at my home base here. What am I doing in the swamp? Looking for Shrek. He has to be around here somewhere. No, this is just where chapter 2 is. And it's been an extremely unpleasant experience with lots of half alligator, half human abominations. Boo. Hello there, dragon. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, the compressor parts. I am going to regret everything if I repair the compressor here, and then it turns out it would have been better to bring it to my next home base. Anyway, the decision is made and there's no going back. Oxygen tanks, huh? Can only decipher individual words. Shell, thick goo, light. Tobacco. Did I never check this part of the house? Because I was too... lazy to deal with the corruption stuff. Very smart. So the entire point, let's not have a lit fire next to that. The entire point of fixing the compressor was to fill up oxygen tanks. That makes sense. But where are the oxygen tanks then? These look like oxygen tanks, are they not? Rusty oxygen tanks, they're useless. Okay, fair enough. I wonder if we have oxygen tanks we can actually use then. Man, I was hoping to get out of this area, but I guess we're spending another night here. Yeah, maybe it wouldn't be good to leave this area yet. Do we have empty oxygen tanks? That's a gas tank. Pum, 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 pum. Question 2. Can we make oxygen tanks? Not as far as I can tell. Where would a man go and find oxygen tanks in a place like this? I don't think the 3 sell them either. Okay, I'm gonna try because I'm kind of interested where that road leads. But if it ends up being too annoying, I may just run my way into chapter 3. Because the way I rushed through the first chapter, I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to get a good ending either way. The real question is, now that you've played this game for a while, is it still scary? Sometimes. Usually it's not that scary anymore. There's still been a couple of times where I felt the tension, but usually nah, it's not that scary anymore. I think that inevitably happens when you stick in an area for a while, which is why you probably want me to go to a new area already. Well, just got casually killed there. The problem is there was a welder to finally upgrade my workbench as well. The violent thump on the door was great timing. Indeed, indeed. There's one thing the game is pretty good at. It's spooking you with sudden loud sound effects. That's for sure. Anyway, that's pretty close to the home base, but otherwise it might be too late to go there right now. Yeah, it might just be too late, I'm afraid. Let me get my friend Mr. Shotgun out, though. Don't have a lockpick, I guess. I wonder if the oxygen tank is a relatively normal thing to encounter, or if it's like there's like one of them in the whole map. Yeah, how are you doing tonight? How's everyone doing tonight? I call this one the Darkwood Bookie. Alright, no rest for the wicked. Oh no. Well, hopefully you'll get done soon, so you can have some amount of rest over the weekend. Alright, so... it's nighttime. Only one of these doors is not barricaded. Because I need an escape route. Now, which weapon I wield depends on how scary I think the enemy is. If I think the enemy is relatively unthreatening, I'm going to grab the shovel. If it's pretty threatening, sickle or knife. And if it's very threatening, or if I'm tired of it, I'm bringing out Mr. Shotgun. Alright. If we could have a quiet night, I really wouldn't mind that, to be honest. And to think, a little while ago I was like, oh, we're gonna go to the next area, screw this area, see you guys. And now I'm still here. The Darkwood Dab. Alright, it is 8 PM. 12 hours. We need to survive for 12 hours from that point onward. Oh, there's something in here. Alright, you wanna go? You wanna go, son? Come on, then. Don't be shy. I've got a lot of friends. So this is Miss Shuffle. This is Miss Sickle. This is Miss Knife. They're all such good friends. And if you're very polite, you might even meet Mrs. Shotgun. She always makes a lasting impression. Okay, what's that? Hello there, Spider Boy. Alright. That was a human spider. Relatively unthreatening. May move over to this room, okay. I am the master of trash talk. Human spiders look scary until you realize that a creature with this many limbs and a giant eyeball on the back is actually going to be very, very fragile when you smack it with metal objects. Give you a hand or arm, indeed. This has happened a few times where stuff starts moving around the house. I'm not sure what exactly causes it, but it's quite brazen, quite frightening. The sickle is no longer usable, so in a case of absolute emergency, we can run for the we can run for the workbench, but I'd rather not. All right. Right. We need to survive for 2 more hours, so if I end up in a really difficult confrontation, I might just run circles around the house and try to run out the clock. It's through, but daylight is almost here to save us. Oh. That's the wrong door. You broke the wrong door, you dumb spider boy. Welp. That spider was not smart. Right. Intense. Yeah, the nighttime is pretty scary. Here's the Guillermo del Toro gang, here to sell me stuff. Oxygen tank. Gas tanks are all well and good, but I need an oxygen tank. Okay, we can do another hotbar upgrade. Very nice, very nice. Feels good. Suppose it's not too terrible to wait here for a bit. I should sell off that meat. It's not like I'm gonna use it. Here you go. Delicious meat for you. Do you guys even eat? Anyway, so what's our plan of attack? We find the welder, we upgrade the workbench, we check what else is there. We hope that the workbench lets us then create oxygen tanks, because if not, we're gonna have to go looking for them. We are armed, so we should be good. Wouldn't have been an awful idea to bring a lockpick, but... I guess we're locked out from that. Oh, we're going too far north, I guess? The last thing I need is to run into more, like, crocodile men. So is this just an eternally burning tree? Hey man. Mm-hmm. Alright, so we have a welder to upgrade our workbench with, so let's return to home base ASAP. Before a random creature bites my head off and takes it from me again. Also, please regenerate your stamina, you perpetually exhausted man. So it says I'm at the hideout, yet I don't. Trudging through swamps can be taxing on one's stamina, who knew? Indeed, indeed. Trying to sprint through water is what causes it to run out so fast. But I'm just gonna blame him and not me. Because, you know, taking responsibility? What a foreign concept that is. Alright, I'm gonna need a quick drink here. Alright, I have upgraded the workshop. However, while it lets me make some stuff, it doesn't let me make I need more wire, that's the main thing. But the 3 have already left, sadly. How tragic. So, oxygen tanks. Huh. How does one acquire? There was a box we needed a lockpick for, so we could try to open that and just hope and pray that there's just an oxygen tank in there. And also that I didn't sell it off or whatever. As tempting as it is, I wasn't hoping to run around for 50 million years. Trying to find that specific little thing. Is this the one? Uh-oh, rain. No. Darkest Dungeon 2 has kind of been on hold since I started this game. But I will get back to that one for sure, because it's cool. Oh boy, I left the generator on again, didn't I? I am getting way too sloppy. But yeah, we will get back to Darkest Dungeon 2 in the nearby future. Oh wait. We also need wire to upgrade the workshop, so maybe we shouldn't be making so many lockpicks. Now, if you were an oxygen tank, where would you be hiding? I seem to recall that the place to enter the water is somewhere around here. So maybe the oxygen tanks are near to where you can enter the water? That's the best I can think of anyway. Or would I be hiding as an oxygen tank? I do the air. Hey yo! Well, yes, there is a lot of oxygen all around here, but... Okay, I'm gonna head back because I can upgrade my workbench again. I wonder if the upgrades carry over to new hideouts, because they seem to. But if not, then, well... We need 4 more scrap metal. And we can upgrade this again, but what is this? Hunting rifle, double barrel shotgun, exploding barrel. Axe, single shot, light armor. None of this is an oxygen tank though. Is it not something we can craft? Because our options are getting to be quite impressive. It's a shame that it's already so late. Time does pass really fast here. Scrap metal will be good for upgrades. Shiny stone, alright. That's savage. Game being judgmental much. Yeah, these, I don't think it's trying to judge these people as savages based on their distinctive cultural traits, but more so on the fact that they will beat my face in as soon as I appear to them. Which is a pretty savage trait when you think about it. I guess you could say that's part of their culture, but... may need a lockpick for this one, huh? Lord. Well, the hook is not my hand, though it kind of looks like that. I'm just holding it. just look into the intense red light and take a lot of damage from that. No worries, just normal human being things. Fireworks. There be fireworks outside. Gonna need a lot more scrap metal. Let's see. I have way too much garbage. That's what I have. Going to have a long chat with my friends, the salespeople tomorrow. The 3 people that appear in the morning. It's like, well, I call them people. I have no idea what they actually are. 3 dudes with really creepy masks. If I make it through another night, you'll see them. They're a friendly bunch. They don't talk much, but they have good intentions, probably. Possibly. Hopefully. Alright, we have some repairs to perform before night falls. Alright. More planks needed, huh? I think at this stage it's probably wise if we just use up items when we can. Okay, now. Shouldn't barricade my only way out. I'll barricade the window instead. Oh. What happens if I die? So I'm playing on normal, which is the easiest mode, where this happens. You lose some items and they get marked on the map for you to get back if you can make it there. So there's no permanence to it. Aside from that, if you don't survive, then the trader characters, like the ones who sell you stuff, will like you less. That sounds weird, but basically you have a reputation stat with them, and each time you survive a night, you get X amount of reputation with them, which gets you free stuff. Like some amount of free stuff to get from them. So the short answer is nothing permanent, but it is better to survive. If you play on harder difficulties, you can actually permanently die, but I was not gonna do that for a first playthrough, I think. Normally I like to play on harder difficulties, but I want to actually get to know this game before it completely murders me and ends my life. And all that. Those are the same thing. Whoa. Why do I... Oh, I was wondering what was going on there. I didn't have my weapons equipped because I had used the bandage. Really dumb mistake on my part. Would it be scarier if you up the difficulty or more frustrating? Initially, way scarier. After that, way more frustrating. Because if I had to start at the beginning of chapter 1, for real, I probably would just let the game go and never play it again. Just to be frank. I don't think it's an inherently bad design thing, but I don't have the patience for that, I think. Is he breaking the wrong door again? I died. Dying in your own home is usually not too bad because you can fairly easily retrieve your stuff. It's mostly just the loss of reputation, or rather the lack of gaining reputation, but yeah, here they are. If you hadn't seen them yet. Very nice, cute fellows they are. Now it's weird because I found a cowbell, so you would think you could show him that, right? But I can't show them anything. Like, unlike the other guy, they don't talk at all, these guys. Makes me kind of sad. This is still a gas tank and not anything more useful than that. Barrel axe and shoot. The real hero of this game, your immune system. Look at all the fungus and nasty stuff everywhere. To be honest, that is probably part of the story. Like, there's something strange about this guy. Like, we've made ourselves stronger by literally injecting medicines made of mushrooms and such. So I don't know what kind of person this dude is, but not normal human. So you're more right than you know. There is something strange about this guy's immune system. I should have set out the traps when I had the chance. Not smart of me. Reminds you of a certain RE game. Indeed, indeed. Alright, let's see. Can we upgrade the workbench further? Yes, but it would require even more stuff. And the oxygen tank is still nowhere to be found here. I need to set up some traps here, but the problem is I'm worried that I'm gonna walk right into this one at night. So yeah, I see tanks from them, but no oxygen tanks. But I also haven't rediscovered the place where I can actually, I haven't rediscovered the place where I can actually, you know... Do I not have my knife? I haven't rediscovered the place where I could actually enter the water, so maybe I should do that first. Anyway, gonna bring some knives with me right here. Maybe a scuffle as well. And then... shotgun shells will be good because we have a shotgun. Okay. Inventory slightly more clean now. It's kind of mean for them to have those oxygen tanks right there. Feels like the solution is so close and yet so far that way. Very likely completely on purpose. Yeah, you know, I could have just stormed straight into chapter 2 if I wanted. But now the game has awakened my curiosity a little bit. And I'm feeling kind of mixed about it because I didn't do this in chapter 1. So I missed a lot in chapter 1. So... No thanks. Mushroom Man. Yeah, the place where I could enter the water. I don't recall where that was. I will have to leave a body part there next time I see it so I can easily identify it. I think it looks sort of like a hole in the water. Did I bring a lockpick? I did. Okay, thank goodness I was at least somewhat intelligent this time. Lots of good stuff, but no oxygen. Okay. This is one, but this is not the one I was thinking about. So there's more than one oxygen, more than one underwater corridor. Lord. Oh, fine. Oh, hey, an alligator. Well, he asked for it. Anyway, we found another underwater corridor. In situations like this, I ask myself, what would be the honorable thing to do? And like, is it should I just like take the L, as the kids say, and just move on to the next chapter and just accept that I will miss out on stuff because I just haven't found it and I haven't put in the effort of discovering it, or just make sure I see every facet of the game? I should just Google where the oxygen tank is, because the chances of my replaying this game are not great. Hey there, a spider. Hey man. Let's dance. But yeah, you'll notice that I am not that intimidated by most of the enemies once I know how they work. Okay, this is it. This is the underwater corridor I was actually thinking of. Where am I? Now I don't have another body part to leave. Makes no sense to keep bashing your head against the completionist wall if it takes away from your enjoyment. Sorry, advertisement for 1.5 minutes display. No worries, no worries. Yeah. So I want to give it a fair chance. Okay, so it's this hole near the wreckage. Oh, maybe all these little black holes are, in fact, underwater corridors. Welcome back. Yeah, but at the same time, I kind of want to see it, so I will at least give it a little more time. I just wish I had a clear idea of how to acquire it, you know? Like, have I found it already and accidentally left it somewhere? I've been here before. Or have I not? Don't cry. I'll be there soon. Close. I'm so very close. I think it's the doctor. Oh, what's happened to him? It's you. Oh, okay. Oh, he's turned into a savage. I don't really want to kill this guy, but if he's gonna attack me... Figurine's head is covered in mud. When I hold it against the sun, I can see something shining inside. Someone has pressed a shiny stone into it. I remove the stone. Can I undo that? I probably can't undo that, can I? Should I just put this guy out of his misery at this point? Because he's not really doing anything anymore, he's just... This game is very good at making me feel like I'm constantly making the worst possible decisions ever made. Well, just for finding the doctor here, I'm glad that I stayed. No, this doesn't help me explore any underwater corridors. Alright, at this stage it just seems cruel to leave him here like this. I'm making an executive decision here. I'm sorry, bud. showed me the exit. Finally, entrance behind the wardrobe. I was there in the cottage. This is where the voice was coming from. I wasn't mistaken. How could I have missed it? The tunnel. Those village idiots would happily feed me to the woods, but I still couldn't close those doors in the tunnels. They suffered enough. Unfortunately, this means I'll also have to look out for the rat. He will come after me, that jerk. I'm sure of it. I should have killed him when he was lying in the cart helpless. So I was hoping that this stinking hole would lead me to the exit. Unfortunately, the roots have broken through the tunnel walls and blocked the passage. However, I feel I'm getting closer. I can hear her more clearly. The rat's hideout. I searched the cottage. I found some weird devices connected to the oven. The locals don't use such equipment. Rats must have made a hideout out of it. I'm sure of it. Apart from the oven, I've also found a broken compressor. Looks like they're using oxygen tanks when they traverse the woods. I need to leave this house as soon as possible. Whispers. Whispers in the radio, whispers in my head. Louder than usual. I feel I'm close now. I've seen him. He's back to his place. I took a photo of him in the village. I remember this place vaguely. I haven't been here in ages. Everything is flooded and overgrown, but I remember the shrine and the cottages. I used to come here to treat people. The tree in the village must have grown no later than 5 years ago when the forest blocked me from this place. I can hear you cry, but I don't know where it's coming from. Tell me where to go. Don't cry. I'm close. Please don't cry. I'm close. Are you behind the trees? Okay, now it's getting completely incoherent. This cry. Here, I don't know. The trees are changing. Oh, that's WhatsApp, sorry. Now it's just a drawing. Is it you? Is it you? Is it you? Yeah, he was not doing well, so it's probably for the best that we took him down. Though I feel a little off about destroying that little doll or figure he had. I don't know if that's what was driving him crazy, but I feel like every time I make a decision in this game, I feel like I approach it with too little information, and I end up making a decision and then I feel bad about it, you know? But the doctor was, well, he was already going. His mind was going. Alright, well, another thing discovered and another horrible decision made, I'm sure. Right, there's the radio tower again. Mm-hmm. Hello, Emma. Welcome to the stream. What's up? Well, I am very poorly playing this video game, but otherwise I'm doing fine. And how are you? So the question is now, would it be worthwhile to even find an oxygen tank? Or should I just... head out? Alright, thank you for stopping by, Captain. You have a great night, and I hope all the freelance work goes well. Night night. I'm out too late and I'm going to pay the price for that. That was not smart. Alright, tell you what. I'll spend some time thinking if I even want to find the oxygen tank. I might just call it done after this night. So I'm gonna complete this night, and then in the new year, whenever I stream again, we'll see if I go to chapter 2, chapter 3, I guess, if that is what's behind there, or not. There's a very tiny-ish chance I'll stream tomorrow, but I doubt it. Because I am pretty sleepy. Also, I left the generator on again. This is starting to turn into a bad joke. I need to be way more careful about that. Well, this is exactly what I was worried about, and it happened. Smart. Alright, from this point onward, it's about 12 hours of having to survive. Yeah, as you may have noticed, I'm getting a bit too sleepy for intelligent gameplay, it seems. Not that it was ever intelligent gameplay, but you know. Okay. I panicked and walked into my own trap. That was a terrible night. Darn it. Well, that was pretty rough, but I think we ought to leave it be for now. Here, eat it. Eat it! Alright, that'll be it for tonight then, because I'm a bit sleepy. So, thanks to everyone who stopped by tonight, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye!